What's going on, y'all? The Denver Nuggets, man, what a win. 126 to 111 versus the Houston Rockets in the game that solidifies that they are going to get 50 wins this year. They're the fourth seed, y'all. I can't stress how important this game was, and especially given the fact that the Nuggets have struggled as much as they have this entire season. Honestly, if you would have asked me coming into the year, I thought they would have had 54, 55, 53 wins at the minimum. Those two Wizards games they lose, that's 52 wins. The Bulls game they lost, that's 53 wins. Even just the Wolves game right there, that's 54 wins. And that's what the season's been. It's been a year where they've come out, got some really important wins. They beat three straight playing playoff teams to close the year out after having a real struggle bus. Michael Malone gets fired. But here we go. Like, the Denver Nuggets are showing up to taking care of business. And tonight, like one of the best things about tonight was that the Houston Rockets, they came out, they played all their guys. They didn't leave no room for no error. They didn't give them an opportunity to try to be like, look, you played versus like a bunch of bench players, nothing like that. They showed up, they got the job done, they took care of business, they dominated today's game. And they didn't even need a lot. Nikola Jokic today, 18.7 assists, 7 rebounds, 7 and 10 from the field, a plus 34 today. Michael Porter Jr., 19.7 rebounds. He was a plus 21. Aaron Gordon, 18.7 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, plus 21. Christian Brown, capping off a great season, 11.7 rebounds and 6 assists. And he also was a plus 32, 4 7 from the field. And then Jamal Murray, a plus 20 today, 6 of 16. He was 2 of 10 to start the game. 2 of 10 to start and 4 of 6 to close out the rest of the game. 16, 7 and 3 today. The biggest thing about him is just making sure that he feels comfortable, that he feels healthy. Like, that's really what matters. That's all that matters. And so what I'm glad to see is that the Nuggets are just in a situation where, I think they're just continuing to take care of business. They wanted to be healthy and close out the year correctly, and they did it. And after dropping 4 straight games that they shouldn't have dropped, they get 3 straight. And so I was trying to wait, y'all, until this Clippers and Warriors game was over to come and hit the stream, because then we'll know who the Nuggets are going to see come next round. Because if the Clippers win this game, they're going to see the Clippers next weekend. If the Clippers lose this game, they're going to see the Wolves next weekend. But right now, there's 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in overtime. The Clippers are up 4. James Harden has 1 more free throw at the line coming up. So potentially it's going to be probably going to end up being, I don't want to say probably, but it could end up being Nuggets versus Clippers in the first round. And also, y'all, I don't know if it's fully updated, but Nikola Jokic this year, 29.6 points per game, 12.7 rebounds, 10.2 assists, 1.8 steals. Jokic is officially going to finish second in scoring, or third in scoring this year, second in rebounds this year, second in assists, second in steals this year on 58, 42, 80 splits. 66 true shooting this year. Best offensive season of all time. Steph Curry just made a 3. Made a 3, by the way. So currently it's LA Clippers, 119, 117. Got a minute and 50 seconds left. Kawhi has the ball. Draymond ISO. Kawhi's been cooking all day, bro. Step back. Good defense, Draymond. Step back 3, blank. Just a great season from Jokic, man. Great season from Christian Brown. I think Jamal Murray had a really good season as well. I mean, all in all, man, look, an ugly deal, man. Like, everybody thought, I thought that the Nuggets were going to be even better this year. But, I mean, the roster, we saw the issues and the holes in the roster. The defense just was nowhere to be seen quite often this season. But they end the season the right way. You get 3 wins that you had to get. Because if they don't get these wins, they're sitting in the play-in, and now the season looks totally different. But they closed the season out correctly this season. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep y'all updated with the scores and everything else. So Jimmy Butler looks like he might have got a goaltend, possibly. Yeah, that's a clear goaltend, dog. To me, at least, that looks like a goaltend. And on the MVP front, y'all, look, man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Jokic played 6 less games than SGA, but I think Jokic had a more impactful season. Jokic EPM is going to finish second EPM at 8.4, SGA at 8.6. And Jokic EPM a plus 7.8 offensive season, and then he had the plus 0.6 defensive year. We'll get into more MVP stuff on the other side. But Jokic minus the heaves, actually minus the heaves, y'all. He had 67 true shooting this year, minus all those heaves that he took, man. Like, I mean, just an all-time great, insane season from this man this year. And all in all, man, like Christian Brown, like what I'll do this week, because we'll have a lot like opportunity for Mile High Sports. I'll drop some videos and stuff this week as well. But I'll give everybody a chance to kind of get a deep dive. I think individual videos for the starters, and then maybe individual one for Russ as well. But I think there's going to be like some videos I'll put out, just kind of detailing how I think all the seasons went for everybody. Just in terms of like what everybody did really well in, all the things that they grew and expanded on with their game. Then on the other end, how some players took some step back, especially the team collectively defensively, as well as stuff this season. All right, so we got Golden State, Clippers. Golden State at the ball, minute 5 left. Clippers up 4. Jimmy Butler ISO, Chris Dunn the post, passes out, gets the ball back, bricks a 3. Norman Powell, foul call. Norman Powell on Podziemski. Man, this is crazy. I mean, the NBA getting what it wants y'all after playing. Because now they're making teams go balls to the wall in game 82. Like, I would suggest y'all turn this TV on your end, by the way, if you have the opportunity to do so. They let their challenge in the play, y'all. But all in all, let's see. Let's go to the Nuggets. And Christian Brown, man, wow. Actually, I'm looking at the grades and stuff right now for everybody. Man, yeah, it's just a very interesting season, man. I'm just looking at all these numbers for how everybody kind of graded out offensively, defensively, man. Just like, I mean, this was a carry job, like, in every way possible this year for Yoke. Jamal Murray, though, by the way, plays 8 more games this year than he did last year. And by and large, I think you could make an argument he played better than he did last year as well. Jamal Murray on the season now with 67 games played, 21.5 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, 6.1 assists, 39% from 3, 48% from the field, 89% from the free throw line. And then you take out the first 14 horrible games of the year. I mean, that's pretty good. All right. Golden State just ran this backdoor cut. Wow. Draymond finds Jimmy Butler backdoor. Jimmy makes an and one on Chris Dunn. What a bad foul. What a great play by Golden State. Chris Dunn, for whatever reason, is late. They run a back screen. Steph runs a back screen for Jimmy, and Dunn is late on the switch because he doesn't want to get the ISO to James Harden up top, or the switch to James Harden up top. Are they challenging to play again? So, yeah, Ty Lue won the first challenge. Now he's challenging the next play. So he just won the challenge. Now he's going to challenge again. Tell y'all, turn this game on, man. 830 people in here. 830 TVs should be on right now. Watching this in the background, at least off to the side. This is obviously making everything for the rest of the season for Denver. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Look at that foul call, y'all. I don't see much of a foul. I think very ticky-tack to call in this situation. Butler just sold the layup. Crash out swipe was still here. Maybe that's just the season. I don't really know. Like the high moments this year were just not like what they were in years past. Honestly, the low moments were. But we had some really good games this year, but even like when they beat the Thunder and all that kind of stuff, like maybe the first one, but I can't really even think of a moment this year where we're like everybody was just like freaking out about a win. That's a good question. What's the biggest moment of the year for y'all? What was the best game of the year for y'all? All right, referees reviewing the play. Man, I'm in New York right now, y'all. So I don't got my like stand and computer set up and all that stuff with me. So please bear with me. After review, call overturned. Oh yeah, shout out. Thank you for that, Namaja. Call overturned. No foul. Chris Dunn. Yeah, that was a soft call anyway. Hopefully that doesn't end up being like a big deal to where losing that last challenge that you had at X2 because of a bad foul call. All right, so biggest moments of the year. OKC win, yeah. Stephen, yeah. Jokic 30-20 game. Yeah, I mean those are both kind of hard to top. All right, y'all. There's 50.2 seconds left in this game. Clippers are inbounding the ball up 2. Get you a TV if you can, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Oh, Kawhi drives to the rim. No call. Kawhi drives to the rim. It looks like Jimmy Butler just absolutely stonewalled that man at the rim. What a defensive combination Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green are. Draymond does a great job walling off. And then Jimmy Butler's there for a contest at the rim. Getting contested at the rim as a perimeter player or a wing by Jimmy and Draymond, man. All right, Steph has the ball, 33 seconds left. Steph passes out of a trap. Draymond misses the game tying layup. Draymond tries to bait a foul, misses the game tying layup. All right, they're trying to trap. Who are they going to foul? They're trapping Norman Powell and James Harden. Which one of you don't want to foul? Pods fouls. Oh man, they just fouled Norman Powell. 7.7 seconds left. Could Draymond missed the layup? Oh my gosh. They're taking Steph Curry out for defensive purposes. Moses Moody in the game. I mean, I don't know, y'all. The Golden State had a timeout left. Would you rather have given them a shot, let them shoot the ball with 3, and then 3 seconds, get the ball back with 2.5 seconds left, 2.1 seconds left or something? Honestly, I might have rather that, man. Like, just get a stop. If they make it, they make it, dog. But like fouling with 6 seconds left, you put Kawhi Leonard at the line. Ooh, need a knee. Yeah, Kawhi and Jimmy gonna need a knee in the air. That's tough. Kawhi Leonard misses the first free throw, bro. That flat arc that he has. I mean, this is going to be like huge right here. Kawhi has to make the second free throw. Pods. So you got Jimmy, Draymond, and Looney at the rebounding with Harden. All right, Kawhi makes the next one. So 6.1 seconds left, y'all. All right, 6.1 seconds left. Clippers up 122-119. Are you going? So are y'all going for a layup 2 here? One, if you're a Warriors, you're going for a layup 2, or you're going for an automatic 3. And then if you're the Clippers, are you fouling as soon as anybody touches the ball on an inbound? Both teams are on the bonus. Yeah, Steph Curry went crazy. I think he had 18 points in the fourth quarter. Man, if the Clippers lose, if the Clippers win, they play Denver. If they lose, they play Memphis. If the Warriors win, they play LA. They play Memphis at 8. So Warriors back down to the plan off of a Draymond Green missed layup. Oh no, Steph Curry had 21 points in fourth quarter and overtime. 6 or 7 from the field. But he was 4-12 prior to that. I don't know, man. If I'm the Clippers, you ain't getting this 3 off. I can tell you that much. Buddy Hield. Wow, 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 wow. Buddy Hield doesn't hit rim. All right, it's official, y'all. The LA Clippers will be in Denver next weekend. Your 4-5 series will be Denver versus Clippers, first round. Denver versus Clippers in the first round. But then the next question is, so it's going to be OKC versus one of the Warriors, the Grizzlies, the Kings. Here, let me check. Let me see the NBA standings right here. All right, so it's going to end up being the Mavericks, Sacramento, the Grizzlies, or the Warriors in the first round versus OKC. And then the winner of Golden State and Memphis, the winner of the Golden State Memphis game, that is going to be for the battle for the 7th seed to play versus the Rockets. If I'm the Warriors, I think I love that pathway. You get to stay on the side with the Lakers, and you get to stay on the side with the Rockets. That's great. Because the Lakers now they play the Minnesota Timberwolves. So now you get 5 50-win teams in the Western Conference, 5 of them, and you get the Minnesota Timberwolves for 49. So that's a good series. So James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Ivica Zubac, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic. That's a good series, y'all. Let's see. Meanwhile, in the Eastern Conference, you have 4 50-win teams, and then everybody else. .30 and 10, another 30-point 10 assist game for James Harden. All right, man. All right, it's this is big boy time now. Yeah, the Lakers Wolves is going to be a good series too. This is going to be big boy time, man. This is going to be a very interesting series. You got Nuggets, you got Clippers. We'll have a lot to talk about on Lockdown Nuggets, Mile High Sports, Player's Choice, the Swipa channel. We're going to have a lot to talk about this week of the upcoming matchup for the Nuggets and for the Clippers. But now we're going to have the Wolves are playing versus the Lakers, Nuggets versus Clippers. Those are all guaranteed. I want to see the Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors. I would love to see that. And honestly, man, the first round for the OKC, I don't even know, man. Memphis might be the best matchup there. Dallas, maybe, but Dallas ain't got no shot creators. But yeah, y'all. Denver Nuggets versus the Clippers. That's going to be a good series. And they'll have basically about 5 or so days off leading into that series and such as well. Overall, man, this turned out well. The Nuggets are going to have to play ball. They're just really going to come down to, they're going to have to play consistent basketball, lock in defensively, and then we'll kind of see from there, y'all. But y'all, I'll catch y'all soon on the other side. I'll be back in Atlanta tomorrow evening. We'll have Lockdown Nuggets on Tuesday. I'll be back on Player Choice and such as well. Y'all know what time it is. Look, playoffs are here. Let's get it. See you on the other side.